Oh my god. So after a year and a half of making no videos on this account, I'm finally back. Probably for a week, and then you're never going to see me again. No, actually, I'm not going to. I'm going to try very hard to not let that happen this time. First off, hi guys, how you doing? How you been? It's nice to see you again. If you haven't noticed lately, I've been getting a little bit more interested in YouTube again, so I figured, you know what? We've gotten so far along on this account, which you guys can probably see. If you've seen my last video, I was probably about level 70 or so combat when I uploaded it. And I actually got away from YouTube for a while because I got a little bit upset with some recording issues that I had. Let me take you back in history a little bit. When I died on my last hardcore focus in June of 2018, I made this account. I didn't know where I was going to go with it, but I knew that I wanted to get back to the stage that I was at on Focus, and I wanted to complete something that I wasn't able to complete on that account, which is the Arcane Spirit Shield, or rather, any finished Spirit Shield. Well, if you could see the video, you know that I've done that. But I started recording for the video, and after about a month or so, maybe a little bit longer, of making videos on the account, I lost hundreds of hours of progress because the files corrupted somehow, and I'm not really sure how. I was using an external hard drive, and it just crapped out on me, basically. So that basically killed my motivation to play the account. I stopped playing it entirely. I went back to my old hardcore Focus, and I continued the corp grind, and I played it for about 4 or 5 months before deciding last January, a year ago, that I was finally going to come back to this account and give hardcore another shot. Problem with that is I had no motivation to do YouTube at the time, and for the last year I've pretty much been exclusively streaming content on this account and trying to get it back to a stage where I was before. Well, I can tell you guys now that I've passed the stage that I was at on Focus on my last hardcore. Gear-wise, I'm not at the same level stat-wise yet, but I have actually beaten out my account in terms of gear. And I'm not going to rewind through all of the content that we've missed over the past year, because if you keep up with my live streams, you keep up with me every single day, you know where we're at on the account, and you know kind of how far we've come. And if you haven't, you could probably just look at the account and tell that I've done some things that, you know, that were a little bit more impressive than Focus's status, like the Infernal Cape, like the Spirit Shield. And in the future, we'll get some bank videos going and whatnot, so we can kind of get a full encompassing view of where we are at on this account. Now, I'll probably do that in the next video that I release. Probably next week. I say all of that to say I'm going to try very, very hard to come back to doing YouTube regularly. Not every couple of days or so, but I want to at least try to get a video out of at least me rambling about something once per week. That's the goal. We'll see if we can keep to it. But that's what we're going to start with. We got to start somewhere. On that note, let's get into what I'm actually working on this account right now. So for the last, I don't even know how long, 7, 8 months or so, pretty much I've pretty much exclusively PVM'd. I've only been going for gear. I've only been trying to progress my account gear-wise and further it in terms of what I can handle on the account and what I can access on the account. So a big goal that I set forth several months ago, actually a good while ago, was to get the Infernal Cape. Obviously, I've completed that, and I've recently uploaded a video with a full Infernal run if you wanted to take a look at that. But I'm not gonna show all of the clips for that here because, you know, I've already done that in the last week. Now, since I've been PVMing for pretty much the last close to a year now straight, I guess we should talk through some of the things that I've gotten out of the way on this account. We'll talk about this again next week in brief when I take you over the bank and we see kind of some of the items that I've gotten on the account so far. But Cerberus has been completed. Bandos has been completed. Zillion has been completed as far as everything I need. I don't have the Sarah Light there, but I'm not going to go back for it. I don't have Zami or Kree completed, Zami or Arma completed yet, so those are some of the grinds that I'm working on right now. Zami's kind of taking the back seat because I don't really need anything right now. I've gotten 2 Zami Spears there, so we're not going to be working on that quite yet. But really, what I'm doing right now is trying to get every piece of the puzzle together for Chambers of Xeric. I haven't started that grind because it's a safe grind, so I wanted to get a lot of the more dangerous stuff out of the way first, which is why I worked on the full Bandos and, you know, why I've been doing everything along those lines. So right now, some of the main grinds on my account are finishing up what's necessary to get to Chambers of Xeric and kind of camp that. Obviously, I can get in there now. I've got the Prey Scrolls. I've done a little bit of it, but that's all I've got so far. I've got Augury. I've got Rigor so far. So I don't have anything great there yet. I'm still low kill count, so I'm not too worried about it. But a lot of my grinds lately, over the past maybe half year or so, aside from the Inferno and aside from the Spirit Shield grind, have been to try to get myself in an optimal setup or near optimal setup for Chambers of Xeric. That way, the time that I'm putting in there is going to be more worthwhile because I'm going to pull more points per raid, so I'm going to have a better chance to get loot. I mean, if you think about it, if things like Tebow or the Insignia or anything like that's dropping, I want to have as many points as possible so I can have a good chance to get that with my team. I mean, it's not guaranteed, and obviously it's quite skill-based as well, but having the better gear is going to allow me to do more damage. Doing more damage is going to give me more points. Getting more points is going to give me a better chance to loot. So I'm just trying to get ahead of that and minimize the time that I spend in there, because honestly, I think you guys know I don't really love Chambers of Xeric. It's a safe grind. It doesn't feel hardcore to me, even though I will probably still die there, so I'm probably pretty thankful that it is a safe grind. It's still, you know, just like, it's kind of boring. You know, I don't have the same level of risk there that I have with everything else, so I don't really enjoy it as much, and it's such a long grind that, you know, I really want to keep that as short as possible. So I think the plan right now, before we actually get to camping the Chambers of Xeric grind, is, you know, one, finish the Zenite Jewelry. I need a D pickaxe eventually, but I don't really need it right now. What that means is anytime I get a Black Dragon task now, which I have extended, I am going to come out here to the KBD and do it. To do this, I am using 1 to 2 scout accounts near the KBD lair. I'm not allowing myself to box it. I've put a lot of thought into that. Not going to box on the way there, which I've been suggested, or, you know, a lot of people have asked me to. I'm just, you know, I put a lot of thought into it. I don't think it's really going to be legit, if you will. So I'm going to use scout accounts. I'm fine with that. But I'm just going to run in as quick as I can and hopefully avoid PKers. As far as crafting goes, I don't really think it's going to take me that long to do. Basically, got to get 93, got to make my last 2 Zenite pieces. Not the biggest deal in the world, just something that I need to get done, and I've kind of been putting it off for quite some time now because I've been so focused on the PVM grind, I haven't wanted to take time away from that to go skill. Oh, fun fact, by the way. Over here north of the Gnome Ball arena course? Gnome Ball competition? The Gnome Ball thing. There's a staircase up here where Zooknock's hidden away, the dude from the Monkey Madness Tunnels. If you remember him, you make the Grigris with him. Well, after you complete the MM2 quest, for some reason still a lot of people don't know about this, you can claim back those Grigris from him. So you can actually drop them all out of your bank and then come here anytime, as long as you've completed the quest, the MM2, not MM1. And you can claim all of these back. The large ninja one is Crux, so if that's the one that you want, you can grab that. But yeah, so I just need to grab this so I can go smelt this Zenite. You know, honestly, while we're on fun facts, while you're doing the recipe for disaster quest, you got to get the different bones for the Grigris, right? And these monkey dudes, if you're a low-level Iron Man or just a low-level account period, they're kind of annoying to kill. So come upstairs here, and you can actually tag this one that's over here, or actually, I guess, you know, any of these through the door. But you can safe spot them back here with range or mage, or I guess if you wanted to, you can melee flinch them. Just would probably be a little bit, you know, slower. But if they can't hit you, they can't heal. So just a little tidbit, if you've ever had a tough time doing that on your account, or you've sat there with like a bone crossbow forever or whatever, this is a super easy way to do it to get these bones. Useless Ironman facts. Yay. Alright, so we talked about the Dragon Pickaxe, we talked about the Zenite stuff that I'm working on. The last piece that I'm really working on before I get into camping Chambers of Xeric for the Tebow and everything else is the Armored Chain Skirt. I've got the chest plate already, I got lucky on that, I got that on 3 kill counts, so sick. But I need the chain skirt as well. Well, I don't need the chain skirt, I want the chain skirt, you know? You can't have the mismatched set. I'm gonna look at like a noob and no one's gonna want to go to raids with me. So I'm gonna work on that. And once I get that out of the way, that's going to be basically just a massive step, because I'm going to have everything I want from Bandos and everything at least I want from from Kriara. So we're going to work on this thing, and unfortunately, it's just, this is my like least comfortable God Wars boss, because I've got, you know, quite a few kills on Zilly, on Bandos, on Krill, but I don't have many old school kills on Kriara, so I'm not really super comfortable here yet, and just because of that, I'm kind of nervous about I guess the chin method. It's not the hardest thing in the world, it's just like I get off pace and then I forget what I'm doing in the middle of the run, which really screws me up sometimes, and I just stop thinking. So if I can get past this grind, I'm confident I can get past everything at God Wars Dungeon. If anything's going to kill me at God Wars, this is what's going to kill me. So I need to be careful here, and I need to remember to just kind of take a step back and take the kills slowly, and remember that, you know, it doesn't really matter if I use a few extra chins, I can get those back. It doesn't matter if I'm not getting 30 kill trips or more. I can always just come back here and get more kill count. So I don't know, I tend to forget that stuff, but basically just need to get past this grind, get the chain skirt for now, get out of here, and then we'll come back some other day, maybe a couple months from now, to try to finish God Wars, everything at God Wars, that is. My absolute favorite task, 36 Barrows Brothers. Best task, dude. I don't have all the Barrows loots either, so this is going to be good. This is such a fun task, man. Alright, never mind, this task sucks, I didn't get anything. So the Nightmare of Ashihama came out, and that got me thinking that I want to start working on the bludgeon. I've put this grind off just for a little bit because I was waiting for the D-Warhammer and the pull in my house for the method I like to use, but since I've got those, I have no reason not to do it when I'm on task now. So I'm going to go ahead and start camping this thing out, because I figured, you know, by the time I get around to Nightmare, I'm probably not going to have a scythe. So let's go ahead and work on the bludgeon and kind of use that for, I mean, not only Nightmare, but Tecton or... I guess Arachnus if I want to go for the Cudgel there, or Calphite Queen if I'm going for the Diary there. It's all going to kind of come in handy for that stuff, and I'm trying to get, you know, all the best loot that I can anyways on the account, so I might as well work on it. So if you guys don't mind, let me know in the comments, because I actually started finally recording some of my, like, just regular audio from, you know, when I'm recording this stuff live rather than voicing over. So I'm going to include some of that in this video. But I just want to kind of get a sense for the future videos of what you guys would prefer. If you prefer the talking over and rambling versus the live commentary. So I'll include it this time, and then if you guys don't end up liking it, let me know next time so I can go ahead and do something about that. Planning, I think. Oh, we got an unsired. Let's go, boys. Yeah. Number 3. We are actually lucky on unsireds finally. So my first one came at like 186. Second and third in the next 100 kills. That's beautiful. So let's hope for the second bludgeon piece here. Come on, give me a bludgeon piece. Come on, 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 you bitch! Sorry. There we go. Oh, no way. Oh, dude, no way. Number 4, baby. Let's go. Let's go. This is like 4 kills later, man. Look at this. 3 kills? My dude. Come on, man. Don't head me again. Bludgeon piece, bludgeon piece, bludgeon piece. Yes. Yes. 1 left. We could be done with Sire at any moment, dude. Any moment. The next kill could be the next. It could be the last one now. That's happy days right there. That's good. I just got back-to-back on Sires. I just got back-to-back on Sires, dude. I might just finish this. That's 3 unsireds since 274. I'm on 278. Please give me the claw. Come on, finish it, finish it, finish it. It's cool. So I know this video was a lot of rambling this time, so I'll try to have it a little bit more organized next time and kind of, you know, well thought out or well structured. But this time I just wanted to get this out here and get a feel for what you guys want to see with these and how, or I guess which direction you want me to go with them. So if you guys don't mind, hit me up in the comments. Give me, you know, just kind of an idea of where you want me to go with these or how you want me to do them. If you want me to commentate over them, if you want me to use live commentary or whatever else. But anyways, I will see you guys next week. Turn notifications on.